Right now, I'm a junior at CSUF. I've gone through a lot of changes so far. I mean, I know I'm still in the present, and so this is me just encouraging myself and giving advice to myself. I've gone through so many transitions in my life, from being a community college for 3 years to a study abroad program to doing an internship to, dating and everything that comes on with that and making new friends. What I would say to all those transitions is to celebrate them. Really celebrate the transitions in your life. They're going to be rough, they're going to be hard, they're going to be difficult, and sometimes they're fun, sometimes they're not fun. Celebrate those moments because they're important. They're like the landmarks that guide you to the next stage of your life. Another thing I would tell myself now, even what I'm dealing with, is to keep in touch with people who matter to you. This is difficult, especially when you move away from all the people that are close to you. I still have some really good close friends that I keep in contact with and that I call on a regular basis, and you don't want to lose that. Good relationships and good friendships are not easy. They're not just going to be there forever. You have to work at them. If you haven't listened to our podcast on relationships, we also have that in our blog section. So you guys, after you watch this, you can listen to that too, because it deals a lot with relationships. Also, what I would say to myself at this stage of my life is to network. I always kind of want things to come to me and just kind of I'm just gonna sit here and let life happen, but I can't do that. I have to be proactive and get out there, learn to flourish, being the smarty pants, because I'm a pretty smart person, and so now I'm learning that studying is actually good for you, and it's good to be the smart person, especially, doing all the hard work I've done to get here. I would also say to myself to distinguish myself as an individual and not to be afraid to work hard, because in college you have to work hard to get places, because there's so many people with so many skills, abilities, talents, and intellect that you have to be an individual. And so I'm learning to do what I want to do and not be forced into something that I don't want to do. So many clubs on campus, as soon as I joined, that were like, oh my gosh, join here, come here, do this, and I kind of had to figure out, okay, I don't want to do that because no. Learn to say no too. It's a good advice as well. And this last thing I'm going to say to myself right now as a college student is to do what you love. A lot of people feel forced to get a degree in something that they feel is going to make them a lot of money, but then they're not going to be happy. I'm a psychology major, and I love learning about people's personalities and the way they work. I know a lot of people feel forced, especially if you come from a family of lawyers or doctors or, trade, and it's your life, you only get one. So do what's going to make you happy, because everything else is going to pass away, Money is gonna go quickly, Clothes, that's gonna go, shoes, everything. So all you really have is yourself and how you feel about yourself. Yeah, that's all the advice I'm gonna give to myself right now.